What's up, guys? So I'm gonna pull some cards and get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope the messages resonate for y'all, and overall hope the messages are useful, okay? And with that being said, we're just gonna jump right into the reading, all right? You got the Ten of Pentacles coming out. You got the Four of Cups coming out as well. I'm sorry, the Six of Cups, excuse me. You got the Nine of Wands. You got the Five of Pentacles. You got the Eight of Wands. You got the Nine of Swords. Oh, I keep messing it up. You got the Four of Swords, excuse me. Oh, it's still not on the one. You got the Eight of Cups, and you also do have the Queen of Swords, okay? But yeah, that was the Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, okay? I literally just turned that off. I was just still doing it. So you could be an air sign, you don't have to be. What's this Queen of Swords? You got the Ace of Swords, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Nine of Swords. What's this Knight of Wands? You got the Two of Swords coming out for the Knight of Wands. You also do have the Tower card coming out. So just hear me out for right now, right? This doesn't have to be about a past person at all. And it could, depending on, you know, how you resonate with what I'm about to say. But there is someone who feels to be not thrown off, but yeah, like thrown off. I guess you can say like shocked, surprised, I guess you can say, right? That with the Tower, it feels like you changed, something changed, all right? Someone is mad uncomfortable about some sort of change because you could have found out some sort of truth about someone or a certain situation, right? And whatever you found out, especially if it's more like, so say you were like intimate with someone, it's almost like someone thought like you would never not find them to be like attractive, especially if you were like sleeping with this person. Someone's very surprised and or shocked that it's almost like whatever truth you found out not only put you in a space where you don't want to communicate with somebody, it puts you in a space where it feels like you're not even attracted to them. You got Aquarius energy out here, heavy Aquarius energy. What's the Five of Pentacles? What's the Five of Pentacles? You got the Nine of Pentacles for the Five of Pentacles. What's the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles? You got the King of Coins coming out here with the Four of Coins. I don't know if you left somebody. What's the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, you got the Four of Cups with the King of Swords. Because I don't know if someone was dangling, because this could even be a situation where you could have left somebody out in the cold, right? Because I'm seeing it two ways. You could have left somebody out in the cold, and whoever this person is that you kind of like left behind or left them out in the cold or whatever to have you get what I'm saying? There could have been just a disagreement between you and someone, okay? I got to pull for the rest of the spread, but this could even be family, to where you could have even been like ostracized as well. but it's just given someone thought you would like need them, like for money. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, I don't know if someone's trying to project this energy onto you, like the energy of lack onto you, it feels like. Or for like people to find some sort of disinterest in you. What's this Four of Pentacles? Yeah, you got the Lovers. You got Gemini energy out here. Heavy air sign energy just in general. Who's the King of Coins? Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune. The King of Coins can even be you. Not saying you're the one that's like trying to dangle something in front of someone. Not even that. The other way I was reading it was, if someone like left you out in the cold, they're very, very surprised at like how well off you're doing for yourself. What's the Four of Cups? With the World? It's almost giving off an energy where, literally with the Empress at the bottom, where someone was trying so hard to make you come off as like a loser, or someone who was like undeserving, or someone who just wasn't worth putting in some sort of time and effort into. But it's almost like the people in your immediate surrounding, or the people that you're going to meet, especially if you haven't met like new people, or people that you're going to meet in the future, whatever have you, is almost like someone wanted so badly for those things to be true, but no one sees you the way another person wants other people to see you. Hopefully that makes like sense. Like, I don't know why someone thought they had that much power like over you, or over like just your blessings and like the things that you were going to get, but it's almost like someone definitely was trying to play like king or queen in your life, or like God in your life, almost, in a sense. Like, without me, everything you try to invest in is gonna go to shits. Like, if you leave me, or you cross me, it's almost like you're gonna get bad luck, or like bad karma, so to speak. Like, nothing for you is ever gonna grow, but yet it still is. Yet you still are around. Yet you still are very much okay. That could even be where that shocked energy is coming from. Because this is definitely giving a vibe where someone felt like you needed them. But this is someone who wants you to need them. What's this Nine of Wands? Like, they want you to need them. Yeah, you got the Hierophant coming out. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. You could work very, very closely with the Divine as well. You could definitely be someone who moves in a lot of light. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant, you could definitely be spiritual, or some sort of like, you have a belief. And you have a belief in God, it feels like. And you work closely with the Divine, it feels like. Yeah. Whoever you work closely with the Divine, someone sees that. And it's almost like whoever, because I don't know what this is. I don't know who you, because I'm not saying you actively got into an argument with anybody now, present day. It could be the case, but it's almost like who you are as an individual is who someone else thought that they were. Like, this is somebody who, I'm not saying someone doesn't believe in God. I'm not saying someone isn't religious and or spiritual, not at all. But it was almost like you definitely do have an energy who was around you. And I feel still, it feels like thinks about you. I'm not even going to hold you. Who thought like they were like your karma. And short for better terms, like someone really thought like falling out with them was going to be the end of you. Like, you crossing me, i.e. whoever this energy is relating or resonating for, this could again be a feeling of her as well. Yeah, they thought they were going to like hand you some sort of like karma. I'm not sure what that's about, but they did. This could be a lover as well. The Lovers is out here. You just got to take it how it resonates for you, if it's resonating at all, honestly. And if it's not, I'll see you on the next one. It's no big deal. You got heavy Taurus energy out here. But yeah, especially for the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant for the Nine of Wands, is like someone's very, very... I wouldn't say impressed, because I wouldn't say whoever this is, they're not impressed by you, but it's something to where someone didn't see it coming. Because I feel like somebody was talking a lot of stuff about you, possibly some sort of situation that y'all were going through as well. Like somebody was really spewing, it feels like, a lot of hate, not realizing that you are someone who walks a very divine path. You have a divine purpose as well. And it was almost like this person, if they didn't see it before, they see it now, or they're going to see it, especially with some sort of work that you do. What's this Eight of Pentacles and a Hierophant? Hey. With the Sun. Like you could help people for a living, kids, the elderly as well, young people, like students. You got Leo energy out here. What's this Eight of Cups? Whoa. Yeah, you got the Eight of Swords. 88 can be of importance. What's the Eight of, damn, okay. Couldn't even get it out. You got the Emperor. You got the Hangman. You have the Temperance, and you also do have the Chariot. Cancer energy, Sagittarius, Pisces. Yeah, this is somebody seeing you take your power back from a situation as well. And like your mental space. Like someone sees that you're regaining peace the more you remove yourself away from them. And the longer you are away from them, someone see you like growing stronger, growing smarter as well, growing wiser. Someone feels like they were just a lesson to your story. Like all they did was show you kind of like what to look out for. No matter if this is like family, friends, a lover. Someone feels like they thought they were going to be your lesson when in reality they became yours. Yeah. This is very odd. What's the Six of Cups? With the Judgment? What's the Six of Cups in the Judgment? With the High Priestess? You got Pisces energy out here, Libra. What's this Judgment? What's the Judgment? Yeah, you got the Seven of Wands. And especially if you are some sort of like seer, like you could have been telling somebody like, not necessarily like, oh, I know you're going to cross me, or I know you're going to do this, but you definitely could have, especially if you do resonate with being like an intuitive type of like person, like someone who you could not even really like know how you know different things, but like you definitely listen to like your gut. You know, your intuition definitely does, like if there's any sight of like a red flag, like your intuition goes off like some sort of like alarm. Someone around you, I will honestly say, again, for lack of better words, did not believe you. Like they didn't really believe you, especially like in the past. If you just, you know, you was just explaining different situations to them, or like, because it's really hard for me to put this into words. I don't really know why. But this was someone who did not believe that you were like intuitive. They didn't really, Or it's a thing where they didn't want to believe it as well. Like this wasn't someone who thought you were like dark, but they didn't think that you were of the light either. Like at all. What's this Judgment, Seven of Wands with the High Priestess? You got the Knight of Swords. Can I get one more? What's the Seven of Wands? Let's do that. What's the Seven of Wands? Yeah, you got the Three of Cups coming out, the Justice, the Four of Wands, and the Magician. What's the Four of Wands? What's the Four of Wands? You got the Moon coming out. And you also do have the King of Wands. And what's this Magician? Delilah. Stop it, Moon. What's the Magician? You got the Two of Cups. Yeah, like, especially if this is a more of like a romantic type of like thing, like you could have known like someone was like stepping out as well. Like you could not even really have like explained how you like known, but you knew, like your intuition was like telling you. And it's almost like, it's unfortunate because I think like someone likes it, okay? Like if this is a more romantic situation, because it's definitely going to be different. Because I feel like this is like family or friends. I wouldn't say this person doesn't like it, but someone like, because it feel like it's going to be different for a lot of y'all, because it's almost like I'm getting the energy to where someone didn't believe that you were like someone who had some sort of intuition. Like someone felt like you just didn't know like any better. Like, because whoever is feeling this way, they're around people who lack insight, who lacks foresight as well. Like they lack it. They lack the ability to see through facades, like see through characters as well, see through masks, okay? And it's almost like if this is like a more romantic interest, this person, it's so weird, but this person likes the fact that you kind of called them out. Like if you call somebody out, especially if this is like a more romantic situation, they actually liked it. That's why it's like, I don't know if I should be saying that. Like secretly, especially if that's a fire sign, I want to be completely honest with you. This person doesn't have to be a fire sign, but you could have been attracted to them, okay, in any way, shape, or form, or vice versa. They could still be attracted to you, or they're just attractive in general. But this person definitely could be a fire sign, a Cancer or a Pisces as well, okay, who's very attractive, okay, or at least to you they are, right? And I definitely do feel like this person is wanting to manifest something with you. And I say unfortunately because for a lot of y'all, it feels like someone who you possibly gave up on, right? You possibly was just like, this isn't going to change. I'm not going to be a third party. I'm not, even if there wasn't a third party, this person could have just not really respected you or like your boundaries, you know, the whole spiel, right? But the part where I guess you can kind of make sense of it all, especially if this is like a lovers situation, it feels like you were the first person who kind of told somebody off. Like you were the first intuitive individual that I feel like a lot of people have come across, like in real life, if that makes sense. Like other than like yourself, I get like, like you in your own right could be somebody who knows you have some sort of intuition, or at least you listen to it, and you could be the only one in a family setting, or again in a lover's life. You were the first person that a certain lover really, you're the first person a certain lover actually met who actually listens to their intuition, actually asks this questions, you get what I'm saying, actually, you know, looks out for red flags, because this is definitely someone who I feel like gets chased, okay, to where people come into their life and want to be in it so bad that they don't care if they have third parties. You were definitely not that type of like energy. And I feel like, especially if this is a more romantic sort of situation, that's what someone likes, okay? Unfortunately, especially if this person isn't like new and they didn't really do you any wrong, I don't know. But especially if this is like a pick, because I know a lot of people aren't going to want to hear about that, but really think about it as you've grown a lot. You came a long way. That's why it's like now if I start speaking about past people, it's because you've grown a lot, okay? You've surpassed a lot of different people's expectations, because it definitely does feel like, especially in the beginning, it definitely did feel like someone put their own expectations upon you, especially about like what they thought about you, okay, and what they thought you cared about, all right, what they thought that you were thinking as well. Like someone, because it's not that someone didn't view as like smart or anything like that. I'm not really getting that, but it's lack of foresight, lack of intuition. Like, oh, this person isn't even going to tell if I step out on them, or this person isn't going to tell if, the family scapegoat. Like, it's very childish. I'm not even going to hold you. It's very, very childish. But especially if this is like a lover, the fact that you called them out, it intrigued them, because I feel like you were the first person to ever really do this. Because I feel like whoever this person is, they're attractive. Whoever is trying to manifest you or manifest something new with you, and is shocked at the fact that you're holding up some sort of like boundary, because you could definitely be this Queen of Swords child, because you could have definitely had a lot of words with someone as well, with this Ace of Swords and Ten of Swords, like you spoke your truth. Okay, and again, someone was very shocked. They don't know what to do, or kind of like what to say. And that can be for any of the situations. What's this Four of Swords? You got the Knight of Cups. What's the Four of Swords and the Knight of Cups? You got the Ace of Cups. So what's the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups? You got the Five of Wands coming out with the Seven of Pentacles. What's the Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles? With the Devil and the Two of Wands. Yeah. You got Capricorn energy out here as well. I definitely do feel like someone has some sort of like, I wouldn't say it's unhealthy, but I'm gonna say it's unhealthy because I'm being compelled to say it's unhealthy. Someone feels like they have a very unhealthy fixation on you. It's very, very weird, because if this is a family member, it's kind of weird, because whoever this family member is, they're like intrigued by you. I ain't even getting into that, but Someone has a weird ass family member. I'm gonna just throw that out there. And there's no T, no she, I'm just saying. Someone just has like a weird, someone has like a weird ass family member. What's the Ten of Pentacles? The cards just keep wanting to spill out today. I don't know what whatever. You got the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords coming off of the Ten of Pentacles. What's the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands? What's the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands? You got the Five of Swords. Like, there was someone who wanted to get away with doing something possibly right in front of your face. What's the Eight of Wands? And they're either mad you found out the truth, or they're mad you found out the truth and you actually said something about it. With the Ten of Cups coming out for the Eight of Wands. What's the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Cups? You got the Three of Wands. Yeah, with the Five of Cups. Yeah, like, I don't know what this is about. With the Three of Swords at the bottom, because with the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Wands, with the Five of Cups, the message that I got, especially for those four cards, was especially in the very beginning where I was saying, like, someone felt like they were your karma. You get what I'm saying? Especially if this is like family, or if it's about some sort of firm foundation. It was almost like someone felt like it was you versus them. You get what I'm saying? Who was going to be the winner at the end of a confrontation? Who's going to lie the best? You get what I'm saying? And who's going to have the most amount of people like kind of like on their side? Like, someone was really like being weird about a situation. Like, someone thought just because, you know, they were able to lie to a bunch of people about a certain situation and able to kind of like swindle people to kind of agree with them or choose them or be like on their side, you automatically lost. When in reality, it was almost like I don't know what someone was like waiting for after that. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, because someone was waiting for something to happen. They were waiting for some sort of like happiness to come in. It feels like they thought it was going to come immediately after they kind of like discarded you, or like they felt like they won the argument or won like the battle or whatever. But it was almost like they are like still waiting, to the point where like they're kind of like upset at the fact that something didn't come in for them, or something that they thought was going to come in for them, but instead it came towards like some sort of abundance is coming towards, it feels like you. What's this 3 of Wands and the 5 of Cups? Whoa. With the Queen of Cups coming out, and you had 3 other cards. You got the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Wands with the King of Cups. Especially if it's romantic, you could be getting ready to step into something brand new if you haven't already. Because that's what I was saying about the past person. You cannot even want them. They did come up in a spread though. But especially if this is a love situation, this again could be somebody who thought like that person could have even been the one that felt like, you know, they were your karma. If, you know, I don't know. It was like somebody wanted you to be like in the wrong in a situation, or at least appear that way. They were like trying to, I don't even know if that's like a thing, but like karma switching. Like it was like somebody basically wanted to like, so say they had a backpack on, everybody had to wear backpacks. And it was like, if you accumulate karma, you got to put a ball in your backpack, basically. And it was almost like you could have been walking around with 1 ball or no balls in your or no balls in your backpack. Childish. But basically, and someone's backpack was overflowing with karma, and it was almost like somebody wanted to get an argument with you, and not necessarily wanted to, like they purposefully wanted to do this, but it was almost like they didn't want to appear as the problematic individual. And it was almost like they pegged you as someone who didn't have an intuition. They pegged you as someone who didn't really have foresight, who was kind of like oblivious as to like what was going on in front of them. And there could have been a thing where at a certain time you put a lot of trust in people, so you didn't really second guess if someone was like an op or not. We could say that, okay? And it was almost like you could have caught on to someone's sneaky, conniving type of ways, and someone could have lied so much that it was just like, eventually you just caught on to a lot of the things that they were saying. You realized a lot of what they were saying just was not true, okay? And yeah, with the karma switching, it was almost like somebody felt as though they were going to be able to take your backpack off that's filled with little to no karma and put theirs on you and yours on them. It's weird, because someone was really looking forward to some sort of outcome with you not being around, or you being like the bad guy, or people seeing you. Like, it was weird. It's weird. It's very, very weird. Like, if this feels like if this was back in the day, somebody like damn near would have been able to get you like run out of town, if that makes sense. Like, it was almost like a petition of hate that somebody was trying to do to you. And you could have already met someone new as well, but if not, that's what someone's like really, really terrified of. They know something good is coming towards you. With the 3 of Pentacles, it could even be some sort of collaboration. What's the King and Queen of Cups? You got the Queen of Coins with the 3 of Swords. Like, someone is really hurt by the fact that you're doing very, very well for yourself with the Hermit. And you could be so quiet right now that, like, you can have people thinking that you're in a relationship when you're not. What's this Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords? You got the Fool. What's this Fool? You got the 3 of Pentacles. Or I don't know, someone thinks that their lover, like, yeah, with the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You have somebody like really, really pressed over you. What's this Fool with the 3 of Pentacles? Like someone thinks like you have somebody, like, and especially like, I don't know who ego you hurt, right, with the death, but especially if you ended it with somebody or whatever the case may be, someone thinks it's because you like went off to somebody else. Like someone's a child, like somebody, like, excuse me, let me gather my thoughts, like it's coming too fast. But so say if someone just did not really respect your boundaries, you talked to them, you told them that, you told them you were unhappy, or you just told them, look, the situation isn't really working out for me. You basically just don't treat me right, whatever the case may be, like whatever, right? Someone's ego was so hurt that they kind of figured you were with somebody else, and that's the reason why you didn't want to be with them. Like someone did not want to look within, all right? They did not want to look within. Especially if someone like ghosted you for someone else, it's because they felt like you were going to do that to them. Like, I don't, And this could even be a third party feeling this way. Like someone felt like you would never find out some sort of like secret, but you did, or you are. What's the 4 with the 3 of Pentacles? With the Ace of Wands coming out, and I think it's a card flipped. Yeah, it is. With the Page of Wands as well. What's the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands? You got the 6 of Swords with the Death. And what's the 3 of Pentacles? I can one for the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you got the 7 of Cups. There was definitely some sort of like third party interference with the 7 of Swords. And it was with a brand new beginning. What's this Ace of Wands and this Page of Wands? Someone could even be upset that you are experiencing a new beginning right now. Like, even if there isn't anybody in your energy, it definitely does feel like, especially if you separated yourself from a group of people, a specific person as well, someone's very confused and troubled by the fact that you're still able to have some sort of new beginning, no matter all the things that you kind of like been through, literally with the 7 of Swords coming out. With the 2 of Pentacles, like somebody wanted to it feels like traumatize you so much that your brain can't even focus, and like it's only focused on one thing. The infinity's not, like someone wanted you to be hung up on them or a certain situation like forever. And the fact that you're not is really hurting their ego. Like this is somebody who wants you to care about the fact that they're like not getting to you, they're holding back, y'all not speaking. They want to pretend like they don't want you around, whatever the case may be, but it's almost like the fact that you're okay with it, you're okay with continuing your life, you're okay with just moving on in general. It doesn't even have to be love. Again, puts it where it resonates. It's almost like that's a blow to someone's ego. You're making someone feel like, yes, you were the problem. Because it was hard for someone to see that someone has like a very, very weird complex to where they can't see that like they are an issue. They are causing their own problems. They're causing their own problems in their own relationships in every sector of like their life. And then it got to you, and it was almost like you showed them what it was looking like. You showed them like, no, babe, you're the reason why I'm walking away. You're the reason why we're not speaking. You're the reason why I'm not reaching out. It's nothing for me to reach out for you. It's nothing. I can't even speak with this one. Let me see something. Let me see. Let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. Because what is going on here? What's the 6 of Swords? It's your movement forward. Like, I don't know if someone didn't believe in like spiritual people, someone didn't believe you, viewer, were someone who was authentically walking in light. Like, I'm not sure, but it was almost like someone looked at you as someone who was not God's child. You get what I'm saying? That they can treat any sort of way. Like, you shouldn't be treating anybody disrespectfully just because anyway, okay? But for some reason, someone thought that they could do it to you until they realized and they've learned that that's not how this works, so to speak, okay? And it was almost like the fact that you got away, because that's not what you did, but to them, you got away, it's hurting them, because again, it's causing them to kind of look at themselves in the mirror and see that, yes, you are the problem. You get what I'm saying? You're not the first person I felt like either stopped talking to this person or left them, but you're the first person. No, actually, yeah, like you're the first person that actually, how can I put this? Almost like gave them the reasonings to why. Like, this is an energy to where they will allow different relationships that don't work for them to flatline. Period. They won't care about explaining nothing. They won't care about making them. They will allow a situation to flatline, especially if they're in the wrong. They will allow it to flatline. To where with you, it was almost like you were racking up small details, as to not try to nitpick, but as to when it got to a certain point where you were completely fed up and done, you had bullet points as to why. And they were all good bullet points. Like like someone can't blame you for walking away. Someone can't blame you for speaking your truth, because they know if the roles were switched and you were really the problem, they would have done the same exact thing as you. Like that. What's the 7 of Cups? With the 5 of Cups? Like someone that just feels lost and confused, and it's kind of like without you. And you could have been really close, especially if this is resonating, you could have been really close to whoever this person is with the strength. Like whoever this is now, they feel stuck. They feel blocked. Almost like useless. Like they don't even know where to put who or what to put their energy towards. Because this could definitely be a family member that you had a really, really bad falling out with. Someone who was very close to you. Someone who felt like you needed them so they could treat you any sort of way. Like that's what it really like is. It's someone who thought like, and even if you would say, oh no, I never asked nobody for help, whatever the case may be, then it won't resonate. You get what I'm saying? Or at least this part won't, you know? But there comes a point in time where anybody can need, a little assistance, and there's nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm about to say may not resonate with everybody, but especially with the Page of Pentacles. It was almost like someone looked at you as the Page of Pentacles at one point in time. Someone thought you will always be in this Page of Pentacles energy, and it was almost like the fact that someone looked at you that way, it was almost like even if they did something you didn't like, you didn't have the right to kind of like defend yourself or stand up for yourself, because it was like at one point in time you did come to them. You did possibly need them. You get what I'm saying? Even if it was for validation. You get, like, even if this was a lover situation, this lovers was the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles, and they did do majority of, paying for different things for whatever the case may be. Or again, it is family, and they felt like, you had to move in with a different family member, or you just needed assistance or whatever have you. They looked at you as not like a beggar, but someone who needed help, someone who needed assistance. But in their mind, it was almost like anything that they did or said to you, they could, because it was almost like, you need me. And we're going to dig into it more. But it was almost like, yeah, that's where like this ego kind of got, like someone's ego got like really, really big in the situation. Like they became more important than what they actually like were, especially in like someone was overstepping a lot of boundaries, it feels like, in your life. And it's because they thought that they could. That's the only, like, they thought that they could because of whatever possibly they were doing for you, and whatever way they were aiding you. Someone thought you just had to shut up and listen. Like, it's a very nasty, like, it's a very nasty energy. It's a very nasty, like, this is not someone who genuinely just helps people, or they at least didn't really want to genuinely help you. I'm gonna be completely honest. This is not someone who genuinely wanted to help you. They wanted to, like, this was somebody who wanted to silence you. They didn't want you to have a mind of your own. They didn't really want you to speak truth. Like, this was somebody who, I don't know if you did tarot readings for, like, family or what. You don't even have to be a tarot reader, but especially if you, like, where someone did not believe in you. Not your gifts, not the fact that you could, possibly read tarot or read oracle cards or read them little stick thingy, whatever. Someone just didn't really, even if it's just simple as intuition and you just, I don't need cards. Like, a lot of y'all put in the comments, you don't need cards. And that's perfectly fine as well. But it was almost like someone didn't believe in you, period. They didn't believe that you can see shit. You can feel anything either. Like, they just thought like this was something you kind of like came up with and you kind of like ran with it. I don't know. But they definitely didn't believe in your ability to kind of foresee different things, foresee different situations. Like, they didn't think you had a sound mind enough to really truly see what was going on in your day-to-day life. Truly see when people are throwing shade at you. Truly see when someone is like not your friend, not someone who's thorough. What's the Seven of Swords? You got the Nine of Cups. What's the Seven of Swords? And you got the Ten of Pentacles. And what's the Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles? You got the Seven of Swords. Okay. You got Sagittarius energy at the bottom with the Temperance, but for the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles, you got the Seven of Swords again. Someone has someone around them who's just, they're not, no. I wouldn't go back to it. I wouldn't reconnect with anyone at this point in time that you had some sort of falling out with, or you probably should not be trusting. Because someone's comfortable in some sort of energy that's just really not healthy for you to be around. Someone, especially someone who's sensitive to energy. Because whoever this person is, they're corrupt. And it could, again, be family as well. This is like a toxic mother or father, and they teach their kids very, very toxic ways. Or they teach them, like, this is a man who teaches their son to be very disrespectful to women. This is a mother who teaches her daughter to be very, like, promiscuous, to, like, basically get the things that she wants kind of, like, out of life as well, okay? Those are just, like, examples, but this is, again, someone who's stuck in that, they're stuck in that way. They're stuck in their way. They're comfortable with it. This is someone who really, like, they created, like, a very corrupt family or family structure. And you could have been, like, the grandkid. How can I put this? Because even with me saying that, it's almost like, even if that was the case, you get what I'm saying? And say that was your grandmom who instilled these teachings into their kids, and you're someone's son or you're someone's daughter or whatever the case may be. You don't act like your family members, if that makes sense. Like, so say, how can I put this? So say I'm gonna just use So say there's a man, right? There's a grandfather. He has a son. They're hard, whatever the case may be, like they're rough, okay? Same for like women, like you get what I'm saying? There was some sort of teaching to where when it came down to you, you did not act or think the same way older people in your family kind of grew up or kind of accepted in their life. Like it's something to where it's like, you could, I'm not saying you do, but you could definitely have a family where a lot of things are swept under the rug. A lot of things are hidden. There's always some sort of tension. Everybody's getting scapegoated. And you could have been that one person that was just like, I'm not dealing with this. It's either you're going to respect my boundaries and I'm going to respect yours, or it's just like we don't really speak or we don't talk, or whatever the case may be. But it's definitely given like a backbiting environment. Like even if this is family, these family members don't even trust each other, or there's always someone who's getting scapegoated. Like even if that was an issue for you and you had to leave a certain environment, trust me, there's someone after you who is going to have to experience it as well. Like this is an ongoing cycle. I feel like someone's in some sort of very, very toxic ongoing cycle. Very, very toxic. What's the Seven of Swords? You got the Queen of Cups. Like someone was definitely trying to take advantage of your caring nature. That's more so what it feels like. Like with the Two of Swords, like someone looked at you as like, la-da-da-da-da. Like unsure if you wanted to trust your intuition or not. Like, is this person really my friend? Is this person really someone I can trust as well? Like, someone really wanted you to battle kind of like your heart and your intuition. Like, really, really badly. This is almost like someone you looked up to your whole life growing up, and then as you got older, you kind of seen like, actually, you're the villain in this story. Like, you're actually not as kind as like I thought you kind of like were. Because someone definitely feels like was like abusing their power over you. And it's because you definitely could have cared about whoever this person is. What's the Two of Swords and the Queen of Cups? Like, you could have even gave somebody a lot of chances. With the Emperor coming out and the Three of Pentacles, you could have gave somebody a lot of chances, child. You got Aries energy out here as well. This could be a baby's father. And if you are concerned, if you do have someone, it could be a baby's father, or you feel like a masculine has a third party. They chose the third party. Like, even if you just, oh, I'm gonna just wait for confirmation, and that's fine. It's a water sign on Aries. And if it's not, it's someone who's emotionally manipulative, someone who craves control, especially with the emotion. They're very strategic as well. Someone could even be planning to have a family. But yes, if you were like thinking if someone, oh, is this person stepping out, or if they're cheating, they do have a third party. It's summertime. It's like, what's the Emperor with the Three of Pentacles? That was so corny. That was so corny. With the Seven of Cups. What's the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups? You got the Eight of Pentacles as well. What's the Emperor, the Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups? You got the Temperance. Well, you got the Eight of Pentacles, the Temperance with the Seven of Wands, and you got the King of Wands. Child, be careful with the death. Someone could even be like bisexual, and you could not know this. Somebody's third party could be another man. Somebody's third party could be another woman. Be mindful. Be safe. It's pretty hot. Heavy Sagittarius energy as well. What's the 7 of Cups? With the 6 of Cups? With the Ace of Wands? What's the Emperor and the King of Wands? You got the Star. What's the Star? You got Aquarius energy out here. You got the 9 of Swords, the Justice with the 4 of Pentacles. What's the 4 of Pentacles? You got the Knight of Wands with the Hangman. Yeah, I would be mindful because it feels like somebody is like tempted to like do something, piss you off. Because you could definitely be in this space of like healing, protecting your peace, protecting your boundaries as well. But it's like somebody's waiting, literally, with the Knight of Swords and the 3 of Cups, waiting to take some sort of action towards you. But I'm not sure if this action is to like make amends or to like piss you off. Like somebody, they see you're healing though. Or at least they're seeing that you're trying to heal. You're attempting to heal. What's this Knight of Swords with the 3 of Cups? With the Tower and the 5 of Swords. Child. Stay clear of this energy. It's just a warning. Stay clear of this energy because I definitely do feel like someone is going to really piss you off if you allow them like back into your life. And it feels like even if you allow a simple ass conversation, like someone's so stuck in their way, like someone's so mean, like it's a mean ass spirit, like someone's just mean, like they're it feels like someone who's like mad at the world, like why did I go through all of this? Like it's almost like someone's internalizing all of the guilt, all of the trauma that they've ever been through. Because you want to chat a little bit, let's chat, right? At least how I feel, right? You don't all, we don't all have to agree. We're all entitled to our own opinions. You get what I'm saying? But from what it feels like, right? I'm still pretty young, but I've been through things. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say for YouTube. I've been through things. You get what I'm saying? And if I allowed those things to kind of dictate how I kind of move in my everyday life, I would feel as though everybody that I meet are going to be the same way the people that possibly didn't treat me right in the past or traumatized me in the past. You get what I'm saying? And that's what someone feels like they're stuck in. Like someone feels like they are in a constant mindset of survival. Like they don't trust people. Like someone does not trust people. So therefore, people don't trust them. And it was almost like, especially if this is family, I feel like as you get older, you're going to start to see the true colors of different family members. Possibly, like, so say if you have like a cousin or an older aunt or whatever the case may be that kind of doesn't come to different family functions, or family members talk about this different cousin that's never around or this different aunt or uncle that's never around. And as you're getting older, you're like, I see why that family member is never around. You motherfuckers are crazy. You hear how as you get older, you're realizing like, no, they're not actually the problem. Y'all are. You get what I'm saying? It's given that, like, but there is definitely someone, and I say someone because it's going to be different for all of y'all. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's story is not going to resonate for a lover, a family member, a coworker. Everybody's story is going to be different. So I am compelled to say someone, right? An energy, who definitely wants to connect with you. I feel like this will definitely be out the blue. whether you see them in person or they write some sort of like message. This person definitely thinks about it. They definitely think about what would happen to kind of destroy the foundation between your relationship. They think about that. The lies as well with the Five of Swords and the Tower. Like someone's really realizing, like, especially if this is family, it's almost like, oh my goodness, like if this is like family, someone feels like they lied so much on you and they want you to come back, but they're hoping that you don't. Not because they don't like, and I don't want to say that and someone's like, oh, I knew my family hated me. It's not even like, I feel like whoever you fell out with doesn't even hate you. I want to be completely honest with you. They're traumatized. Like something has nothing, this energy, it has nothing to even do with you. It feels like you are someone who lives in light and is someone who's yearning for that light, who is looking for, like someone's soul is tired. And I feel like it's because whoever this person is, they're having a hard time letting go of some way of being, some way of living. Like, we all have been through things. You get what I'm saying? Everybody who writes in the comments been through their own things. Again, I've been through my own things. I mean, I look like it, but I have. You get what I'm saying? You know, like, I've been through things to where I'm just like, shit, I didn't really deserve that. I didn't do nothing to nobody. You get what I'm saying? But life happens a lot of the time, and a lot of things that happens to us are completely out of control. I mean, out of our control, but it builds character. You get what I'm saying? Depending on what you do when you building that character, all right? It can either make or break you. And with this person, it definitely feels like their trauma is breaking them. Like, this feels like it's someone who's very sad. They're very sad, if not like very, very depressed. Especially if you did have some sort of falling out with someone. They think about it because, again, this is somebody who, at least in the beginning, they thought that they won, okay? And I feel like, especially if they were able to turn people against you, that was the main thing that made them feel like, yes, like I have attention on me, I've won, like I am the one. And like going against you, thought like someone's soul is tired, but someone looks at it as like they have to win some sort of war or battle, and it was almost like they thought it was against you, and they thought that was going to be the release that their soul, or like some sort of purging that they needed, when in reality it wasn't. Okay, if anything, this person just accumulated more guilt, accumulated more sadness going against you. Because I do feel like this person, especially if it's family, this person does have love for you. I'll honestly give you that. But yeah, I would definitely just be mindful with who you reconnect with, okay? Especially depending on what was said between you and another party, okay? Because someone's sad, and I feel like you're not going to be the one to really help this person. This is somebody who has to learn how to help kind of like themselves. Like, this is a very unhappy person. The Five of Wands. They're fighting deep, like they're looking for release. Someone could even have like suicidal ID. All right, what's the Five of Wands? We gonna go, y'all. It's too much for me. I ain't signed up for none of that today. You got the King of Swords, and you got whoever this person. What's this King of Swords and the Page of Cups? What's this King of Swords and this Page of Cups? You got the Chariot, you got the Sun, and you got the Ten of Cups. You definitely do have someone who is fighting demons behind you. While yet you're kind of like, from the way they're looking at it, you're kind of like running off into the sunset. You got Leo energy, Cancer to close it out, Aquarius, heavy Aquarius. And again, Cancer and Leo to kind of close this out, okay? But yeah, be very mindful about who you are connecting to. or connecting with, excuse me, because it definitely does feel like someone is fighting demons, and the last thing you need to do is accumulate those demons to be trying to fight them as well, okay? Yeah, because someone's really, really in a dark spot, and I feel like, honestly, what puts someone in an even darker spot is like going against you or like arguing with you. Like, someone hates the fact that even happened, but it's almost like someone's in like survivor mode. Like, someone feels like they have to stand on business. I don't, but they're sad. Like, I would give somebody a lot of grace. I would really, especially if you've moved on from whatever the situation is, I would give them grace and continue to move on with your life, okay? Because they already feel like that's what you're doing, okay? Oh yeah, that person's sad. But y'all, thank y'all for watching. Like always, I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you all, and overall, I hope that the messages are useful for y'all. Okay, and until next time, guys, be safe. Take care of yourselves, and just be careful. Okay, enjoy y'all summer. I'm acting like I'm never gonna come back. Okay, but yes, enjoy your day, your night, your evening, whenever y'all see this. Continue to enjoy your beautiful summer, you beautiful people. And until next time, guys, bye.